there anything else you want to work on or have any questions for me?
Today, not so much.
Okay.
I mean, maybe in one of the later lessons we can work on short game a bit.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's been a little loose lately, but
Perfect.
but no, for today I can't really think of anything.
Perfect. So just a recap of what we learned today. With you, if you ever feel like you're overswinging and hitting too much of a draw, focusing on letting up on the driver. I know that's kind of weird and
That 75% power.
Yeah, a little bit of a mental issue for you. But we'll cover some mental stuff later on in the lesson. But just focusing on like what you said, if you need to open up that front foot a little bit more, just allow yourself to get through the ball and hit that fade, and then just use this two lineman drill, focusing on coming over this lineman stick and just keeping your fade. And then, so we worked on distance control with pitch shots. Taking practice swings, looking at the target compared to not looking at the target, developing the feel, since I know you're a very visual
Field-based player.
Field-based player.
Yeah.
And then we worked on distance control. I think with you, work on just alignment, because I noticed you're a touch left of the pin. Touch right of the pin.
Yeah.
So you're compensating by going over the top, and then just closing your shoulders.
Okay.
Very minor, but with the few shots, you saw a huge distance, huge difference. Any questions for me today?
Not that I can really think of.
Okay. So I would, from the next time I talk to you for our next lesson, I want you to work us on that towel drill.
All right.
And then after every few shots, take it away.
Okay.
And if you don't want to do that, you can just work on the course. Just imagine that target in line. So, and then with distance control, it's just not repeatedly hitting golf balls, but actually working on different yardages and different distance control.
Yeah, so kind of make more of a game out of it on the
make a game out of it.
All right.
Practicing is kind of boring enough, so that's why you need to keep it as interesting as possible. So thanks for coming out, Patrick.
And thank you again.
Thank you. So we'll see you next time. We'll probably do some putting, more than likely.
Yeah. Putting is something I get bored with pretty quick. So
Okay.
That would be good to see some games.
Yeah, absolutely. Some games will be involved. So thanks for coming out. Focused on tempo for the first half.
Yeah.
Then we moved to posture and alignment, which I gave you a few drills to work on there. And then I also brought up the idea of the motion transfer with the medicine ball and having the feeling that you're throwing the ball towards your target. And I think that should all help you. Do you have any questions for me or anything else you want to work on today?
Not really, actually. Yesterday my putting was great. I don't think I missed a single putt inside 10 feet.
Well, that's good. That's always helpful.
I was always hitting my iron shots to like 20 feet and I get to about a foot and a half.
Well,
so
it happens. It's golf.
Oh yeah, it was one of the better rounds I played this year. So
well, that's good. That's good. Gradually improving. That's all we want. So, thanks for coming out, Patrick.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If you have any questions, let me know. But we'll see you next week. We'll probably do playing lesson.
Yeah.
Since it's going to be that time of the series of lessons.
Describe
to me how you played today.
I played pretty good. I would have liked to see a few more pars out, or a few more birdies out there. I was able to make one, but unfortunately I made a bogey as well to kind of counteract that. Other than that, I felt like my putting was pretty good. Ball striking was a little off, but with more practice and just kind of working on what you showed me with that 75% swing, that'll kind of tighten it up a little bit.
Well, it's good to see that you're utilizing that drill and also seeing that transfer over to the golf course with that being so quick, and also seeing the ball have much better contact as well.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me at all?
Not really. I really do like that game you showed me when it's kind of a slower day and I'm having to wait a lot to hit one ball to the flag, the next to the front of the green, the next to the back of the green.
Yeah.
That'll really just help me out just to know how hard I have to hit shots.
Right, yeah.
And I can get really creative with it, start messing with the trajectory and everything. So I think that'll be
once you get used to the type of swing you need, then you can start fidgeting with it. But I would just developing that swing and that feel for the distances.
Yeah.
I think it's going to help a lot.
Oh yeah.
Any other questions, or do you have any need me to come up with any drills for you good job playing out there. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Join me on this last lesson of 5. So tell me, if you could just tell me 3 things you learned in these lessons, what would they be?
So one of the things we addressed with my full swing was standing up a bit taller.
Right.
Yeah, the cause and effect of me getting down, I'm starting to really kind of get towards really deeply comprehending, but I am seeing how it is kind of helping free up my swing a little bit.
Right.
Another thing was just kind of that importance of visualization, just especially with the short game, having the towel, kind of seeing that spot I want to land and have it roll out and whatnot. And just the coming out and kind of really thinking my way through the course.
Yes.
I consider myself pretty good at that already, but every once in a while I'll step away from it, be a little too aggressive, and it cost me 2 or 3 strokes on the hole.
Yeah.